Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I would like to present about my mini thesis or my proposal. Yes, that is from chapter 1 to chapter 3. Before I present my research, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Anni Widayanti and my student number is 143221150. I am from 5E class of English Education Department and the State Islamic Institute of Surakarta. And then the title of my research is the implementation of Scrabble game to improve vocabulary mastery in teaching English of 7th grade of junior high school to Kedawung. The first is I will present the reason why I chose this title. Why I chose this title based on the background study that I read. As we know, English has become international language and used most communities in the world to communication. In Indonesia, English is not first language or native language, but in Indonesia, English has become target language that teach in school in today's curriculum. In fact, students often find problem in learning English, especially in vocabulary. So it needs more teacher attention to make the transfer of vocabulary process easier to grasp and more fun to learn. I chose Scrabble game for media in teaching English because Scrabble game helps and encourages many learners to sustain their interest and work. With Scrabble game, students can have a lot of fun and get rid of their tiresome during the lesson. And that's it about my background study. The next is identification problem. Identification problem in my research is the student cannot master English well, especially when they want to speak English. They want to read on some books or novel, and they must master a lot of vocabulary. But in junior high school to Kedawung, especially in 7th grade, and cannot master English well because they are lack of vocabulary, they are lack of motivation. And games are one of effective and interesting technique that can motivate and challenge the student interest to improving the student communicate competence. And Scrabble game can improve the student mastery of vocabulary. And the next is the limitation problem. There are many ways to teaching English for 7th grade in junior high school. But in this research, only focus on Scrabble game as the media to teaching English in 7th grade student in junior high school to Kedawung. And the next is problem statement. Problem statement of my research is, can teaching vocabulary with Scrabble game to improve student mastery of English vocabulary? And then variable. Based on the Sugiono book, he says the variable of result is an attitude or the nature or value of a person, object, or activity which may have certain variation defined by the researcher to learn and then draw the conclusion. And in my research, there are two variables. There is independent variable and dependent variable. Independent variable or X variable is Scrabble game, and dependent variable or Y variable is vocabulary mastery, because Scrabble game and vocabulary mastery is cause effect. And then the next is rational. Rational is my result is vocabulary becomes the basic competence in order to get other competence, the listening, speaking, writing, and writing. Here, students of junior high school are the right level to improve their vocabulary. Thus, there should be a there should be a technique that can improve, that can facilitate the improvement of student vocabulary. The technique selected must be suitable for the student. Then the researcher provides the using of Scrabble game in teaching learning new English vocabulary. As everyone knows that students are easy to get bored and cannot pay attention to the lesson in a long time. It can help them in learning English using an attractive way. Okay, and the next is research design. In my research, I use pre-experiment design with one group pre-test and post-test design will be used. Yes, I will give post-test and pre-test and post-test in my pre-experiment design, and their time and place. I chose the junior high school to Kedawung because in here there are some problem that I found, and I found some problem that I found especially in mastering vocabulary of 7th grade student. And the other reason is the junior high school to Kedawung is near from my house. Junior high school to Kedawung has 21 classroom, and then consists of 7 class of 7th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade. And then the time of this research held January to February 2017. And then population, sample, and sampling. The population in my research is the student of junior high school to Kedawung, and then the sample is the 7th grade student at junior high school to Kedawung. They consist of 32 students. And then the sampling of this research, I use cluster random sampling. There are steps as follows: making a list of 7 classes, and then writing code of each class on a piece of paper, and then rolling them, and then putting the rolled paper in the book, and then taking the rolled paper randomly, and the result will be the sample of the research. Take the result class as the sample class. In this research, the researcher took 7th grade A of junior high school to Kedawung that consists 32 students as the experiment class, and 7th grade B as the control class. The next is technique of collecting data. In the technique of collecting data, there are two measurements. There is validity and reliability of instrument. In validity of instrument, I use formula project moment percent, and then in reliability of instrument, using the here formula. And then the technique of analysis data. In the technique of analysis data, I using pre-test and post-test. Pre-test given before the Scrabble game implement, and post-test given after Scrabble game implement. In pre-request test analysis, there are 2 measurements, that is normality test and homogeneity test. And then is statistical hypothesis. In this study, using In this study, using the formula t-test for known the statistical hypothesis, which is a technique used to test the statistical significance of the difference between two mean from the two distribution. Okay, that's all about my presenting of my mini thesis or my proposal. Before I close this video, I want to say sorry if I have a lot of mistake when I say in my presenting. I hope my video is useful for you, especially for colleagues that study about quantitative research. Okay, thank you for watching my video. I'm sorry for a lot of my mistake. See you next time, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.